Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And the Clippers starting five. We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubac in at the five. And for Denver, the forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the five down low. Looking forward to seeing these two Western Conference juggernauts duke it out here tonight, Doris.
Well, you know, Kevin, there's an elevation in terms of what it means in the standings, but it also potentially means you could play this team when it matters most. So this is going to be intense tonight.
Now, here is Harden. Outside Leonard. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. Wants to get it to Zubac, and does.
Well, Zubac's always around the rim. You love the quick strike there.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. Dunn covering. There's the pick. And here's Gordon from outside. And no good that time. And it's the Clippers ball. To the paint. And there's Dunn on the assist by Powell.
Yeah, I really admire the poise of Chris Dunn, appearing totally comfortable in the paint.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Briefly spoke with David Adelman. Now, he couldn't have been more complimentary about Kawhi Leonard. After some injury issues, he's now back to being the best guy on the floor most of the time. Coach said slowing him down is like trying to hold back an avalanche with a shovel. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here is Harden, following the miss by Jamal Murray, and stolen by Gordon. Pass to Brown. That one's in, his first shot this game.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Harden surveying the D. That one falls.
We know this about James Harden. If you want to force him to that in-between game, he is more than happy and content to take mid-range jumpers.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Down low. Outside for Murray. Here's Jokic. Zubac defending. And the rejection by Zubac. Here's Leonard. Porter pulls it in.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
Zubac with it. Now defended by Jokic. It's Powell on the wing. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And Leonard has it in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Here's Murray. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, and Denver decides to take their first time out here.
Get loud, fans! On the court is your next ball. Time to fire off some t-shirts.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. It's Jokic, top of the key. Pass to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Jokic. And Zubac with the block.
How about Zubac? Worked so hard on the defensive end. Nicely done.
Clippers leading by 4. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Leonard against Gordon. Here's the floater. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Kawhi is known as a low-key guy, but don't let that fool you. He's as competitively tough as they come.
Free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. Doris, with what he's done in the NBA, Kawhi Leonard seems to be a lock for the Hall of Fame.
I agree, Kevin, and the reason is he's got a couple of championships under his belt. More importantly, he's got individual awards, All-NBA, Defensive Player of the Year. And he's been able, in the most leveraged moments of a season, to be the focal point for his team, and that's a big driver of Hall of Fame status.
And so he's able to get one of two. I think looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the game.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Recently, Doris, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
Now, here's Porter, following the miss by Chris Dunn. Porter finds Gordon. Jokic high post. Shoots over Zubac. The Nuggets with another miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Leonard on the wing, guarded by Porter. Porter against Leonard. Drops in the layup for two.
Kawhi's such a gifted offensive player. How about that dribble drive move? So nice.
Outside Porter. Bounce pass Gordon. Jokic high post. Pass to Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
Leonard against Gordon. Leonard inside. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Here's Brown. Dunn covering. Gordon with a screen on Harden. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Zubac. And that one's good. Jokic.
Smooth like butter. Jokic can make you pay from anywhere.
Leonard against Gordon. Left side, Leonard. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Now, here's Zubac. Pass to Dunn. Zubac with the screen for Dunn. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to be on Jokic.
Chris Dunn has proven over and over he is not afraid of drawing contact on these shots.
The Clippers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
First free throw is good. Denver making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Los Angeles. No good on the second free throw.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Leonard against Westbrook. Now here's Murray. Nothing on the board. Jokic's screen. The three. And Jokic slams it in.
Jokic so clever at taking advantage in that pick and roll.
The Clippers trail. Outside Leonard. Harden outside. Zubac with the screen for Harden. Pops it up for Zubac. Westbrook against Dunn. And it's Westbrook. Net time on the assist by Jokic. Now it's a 4-point Denver lead.
You know the game plan is to try to keep Russell Westbrook out of the paint. The guy is consistently there over the course of his career. Nice interior finish.
Harden kicks to Dunn. Jones with the screen on Westbrook. Inside. And Jones slams it home.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Nuggets have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Pass to Jokic. To the paint. And finished off by Porter.
He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
Outside, Jones. Back to Harden. Shoots the three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Harden's got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Watson, he's checked in for Denver. Norman Powell's checked in for Los Angeles. Bogdanovich comes in for Dunn. On the wing, Gordon. Back to Murray. Over Harden. Watson, the pass to Murray. Jokic against Jones. And it's Jokic missing. They have not led for a while. A chance to do so here.
Well, they'd like to retake the lead on this possession.
Harden can't hit. Denver in the lead. And Watson has it in the corner. Pass to Murray. Watson surveying the D. Now here's Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Leonard with the ball. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Back to Murray. A floater, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And guys, the hardest shot to block, the floater. And for a guard like Murray, you need that in your arsenal to be successful.
Harden the pass to Zubac. They double him with Saric, and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Porter with it. Leonard picks him up. The kick out to Westbrook. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. Westbrook's got 5 points so far.
Pre-shot preparation, right? The ability to catch and shoot is there for Russell Westbrook.
Outside Leonard.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Harden. And stolen by Murray. There's the three. And again, Denver with the triple.
Confidence, even from range, has never been a Russell Westbrook problem. This guy is relentless in pursuit of points.
Leonard on the wing, and it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. From deep, Harden. Zubats in the post. Charges there. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Jones against Saric. Jones, the pass to Harden. Trains the three-pointer. Harden's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Los Angeles.
This is what you call pre-shot preparation. Being prepared on the catch to fire before the defense can react. That is nicely done by James Harden.
Knocked away. Westbrook. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Zubats. Outside Leonard. Jones, no one around him. That ball, nice feed that time from Leonard. Now just a 1-point Nugget lead. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. And here's Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Murray for three. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
An absolute master at drawing contact. Defenders get nervous guarding James Harden. This is why.
The Clippers have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
2 shots.
One drops. He ties it up.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it. He can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Swather's checked in. Amir Coffey's checked in for Los Angeles. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. 30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now Westbrook. He's got 8. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The kick out to Porter. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Porter's got 7 points in the game.
And such a sharpshooter from outside the arc. Porter just superb at knowing when to fire from deep.
Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for the Nuggets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Russell Westbrook out there at Porter. Then there's Peyton Watson. Then it's Dario Saric. It's Najee in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Bogdanovich. Denver getting their last shot to go. To the middle. Kicks it out to Jones. Out to the right wing. Zubats finds Bogdanovich. 4 on the shot clock. Jones with the screen on Porter. And it's good off the back rim and in. Bogdanovich has got his first points in this one. Denver's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Simmons against Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Watson, the pass to Saric. Misses the three. The Clippers trail. Here's Bogdanovich. No good on that one. Nice D from Porter. The Nuggets shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Watson kicks to Westbrook. Back to Watson. Westbrook scanning the floor. Up top, Porter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the athleticism and size of Porter creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
For Denver, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Shoot 2.
That one is off. Christian Brown's checked in for Najee. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Donnie's checked in for Ben Simmons. And he's good on the second. And it's the Clippers with the ball. Outside, Bogdanovich. And Jones now atop the key. Back to Bogdanovich. Jones sets the pick for Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich again missing. The Nuggets leading by 3. Here's Westbrook. He's got 8. Down low. Here's Brown. That's good. And so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. Clippers trail by 5. Dunn looking over the floor. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Over in the corner, Zubats. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Coffee. Los Angeles with another miss.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. And so here are the Clippers. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Up against Westbrook. Pass to Bogdanovich. To the inside. Here's Zubats. And the dunk by Zubats.
Now this is just pick and roll action at its finest. The big man sets a solid screen, rolls to the cup, leads no doubt.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Okay, man, let's make some noise for your Nuggets breaker.
Denver making a switch here. Murray's checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Leonard's checked in. So it's Denver now. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Murray outside. Back to Westbrook. Denver passing it around. Down against Murray. Saric just screen on down. Murray the pass to Saric. Near the three-point line. It's Porter, and it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Porter's got 10.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Back to Jones. Inside. Looking for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there. 3-on-3. Pass to Saric. Here's Brown. Murray outside. And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got 5 rebounds tonight. Dunn passes to Bogdanovich. Westbrook finds Porter. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And talk about victors and guys who play to their strengths. What about Zubats? He does a great job.
He does, Kevin, a 7-footer who wants to play like a 7-footer. He's an outstanding rebounder. He doesn't need the ball offensively. You know he's going to show up and give you great effort every night.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
And the first one drops. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Denver. Simmons checked in for Los Angeles. He's perfect from the line this time. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They trail by 7. Zubats a screen on Westbrook. Outside, Simmons. Rebound by Murray. Denver leading by 7. Down low, tries it from 9. Westbrook, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Aggressive move inside from Kawhi.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Outside Westbrook. And the rejection by Zubats. Here's Simmons. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, when Simmons looks to score, it just balances that ability to pass the basketball. Love when he's aggressive.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
And he knocks down the first one. Jokic, he's checked in for Naji. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. James Harden, he's checked in for Derek Jones. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Nuggets leading by 4. Left side, Westbrook. Outside, Porter. Murray surveying the D. Here's Jokic. Jokic hatches his way to finish inside.
Just so physical inside. Even with contact, Jokic able to fight through it.
Outside, Leonard. Outside, Simmons. Zubats with the screen for Simmons. Wants to get it to Zubats, and does.
This is why you love Ben Simmons having the basketball in his hands. Such a good decision maker.
Nuggets have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Murray against Simmons. Murray the pass to Jokic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Zubac.
And it's a challenge trying to guard Jokic from there. Adept at making you foul him on the way up.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the Nuggets making a change here. Watson's checked in. The Clippers also making some changes. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Zubac. And Amir Coffey is subbed in for Ben Simmons. And Jokic drops them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Clippers trail by 6. Dunn outside. Harden kicks to Dunn. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Leonard. Kawhi, confident inside.
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard has found so many ways to score. He can slip around you with his length. He can go through you with his strength. This guy's so tough to guard.
Back to Watson. Pass to Murray. To the paint. And Watson slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Coffey after the Nuggets pick up 2. Harden can't hit. Harden against Jokic. Now here's Watson. Leonard with the steal. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop.
He's almost obsessed with drawing contact. And Harden has an endless number of ways to get to the line.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for James Harden. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. 4-point game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second personal.
Boy, how hard does Russell Westbrook attack the defense in the paint? He is fantastic at forcing the issue.
For Denver, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Westbrook.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both. Clippers trail by 6. And here is Dunn. It's stolen by Watson. And with an update from the sideline, let's check.
The absolute ferocity from Russell Westbrook. The rim. My goodness, how you feeling?
The Clippers have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Coffey. He has yet to score. Drills it from outside.
James Harden simply stated is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
Outside Westbrook. Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. 6 to shoot. Watson for 3. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And he's got a lot of jobs to do. And Jokic takes rebounding just as serious as the other phases of the game.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. And the free throw, no good. Clippers trail by 7. Pass to Harden. Leonard with the ball. And Brown pulls it down. Murray against Harden. Murray kicks to Watson. And here's Jokic. Pulls up. And another miss by Denver. Simmons against Murray. Simmons looking around. Pass to Leonard. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Leonard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Now the mid-range is Kawhi's bread and butter. This guy can get to his spots and take whatever he wants.
And the shot is good. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Coffey. The shot that time, not on target. Good defense by Jokic. Denver's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Left side Westbrook takes a 3, and Jokic gets it to go. The assist from Westbrook. And now it's a 10-point Nugget lead. The Clippers have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Done against Westbrook. Dunn passes to Harden. Pass to Coffey. Fires from deep. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Brown. 8 points for him. Watson for 3. It's not going to go for him. Clippers trail by 7. Leonard inside. He's covered by Watson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into foul.
At the line for 2.
Free throw good from Kawhi Leonard for the Nuggets. Gordon's checked in for Peyton Watson. And Porter subbed in for Russell Westbrook. The Clippers also making some changes. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Simmons. And Norman Powell subbed in for Amir Coffey. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Here's Murray. 52 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Jokic draws the double. Shot by Gordon, wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists in the game. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Outside Leonard. To the middle. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Woohoo! The leaping ability of Norman Powell. Throw it down, sir.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Gordon. Porter, a screen on Leonard. Gordon deciding where to go with it. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Harden. Misses the layup. And so we wrap up the first half. Nuggets lead by 6. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Aaron Gordon. Aaron, you guys came out and played extremely well. What was the mindset in the first half?
We just tried to come out here, really stick to our principles, pick up the pace, and really be aggressive, and it turned out in a high-scoring half.
Just the way you want to play. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Here's Jokic. Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Dunn is out there with Harden, and it's Zubac in at the center filling out the middle.
You know that the pass is for Aaron Gordon, but his athleticism takes any defense out of the equation. Doing work, Aaron Gordon.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better. Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Murray. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Murray kicks to Gordon. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Dunn outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dunn's got 5 now.
Yeah, listen, there's only so much the defense can do to stop and deal with Chris Dunn. This is a gifted athlete who knows how to finish.
Now here's Murray. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Here's Jokic. Oh, throw it down, Nikola Jokic.
Capable of being a very potent scorer, Jokic certainly has looked focused so far in this one.
Screen by Zubac to the paint. And And the dunk by Zubac.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Outside Porter. In the corner, it's Gordon. Brown, the pass to Porter. Denver passing it around. Lock at 6. Harden against Murray. For 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Leonard. Nice D from Porter.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Jokic finds Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Gordon's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
Porter against Powell. Pass to Zubac. Harden left side. No good from the left block. The Nuggets leading by 8. On the wing, Porter. Guarded by Powell. Porter dishes to Gordon. Now Murray. Takes it off the glass. Murray's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nuggets.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
Now here's Harden. 17 points in the game. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Murray outside. Back to Jokic. Shoots over Powell. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Clippers trail by 10. Pass to Harden. Done outside. Now here's Powell. Now here's Leonard. Here's the 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic just got rebound number 7 for him tonight. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Harden kicks to Powell. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Powell's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Clippers. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Let's give a warm welcome, your Nuggets team.
Here's Murray. He's got 6. From downtown, they grab their own miss. Clippers trail by 9. Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. The Nuggets have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Inside, Leonard with the steal. Dunn passes to Harden. And it's good for 2. Harden's got 19 points.
I tell you, James Harden's ability to power through contact and finish with bodies around him is something else.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Jokic with the screen on Harden. For 3, Murray sinks the triple. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Pass to Powell. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Jokic. Tries again. The focus there from Jokic.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Clippers trail by 12. Harden the pass to Zubac. Leonard kicks to Harden. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Murray outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And they can't be happy they fouled Murray there in the act. Jamal is lights out at the line.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Denver.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
The first free throw is good. Russell Westbrook in for the Nuggets. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Jones is checked in. And so Murray nails both of them. Clippers trail by 14. Outside, Jones. Pass to Zubac. Powell against Westbrook. Harden outside. 5 on the clock. For Murray. And just miss after miss right now. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
How about the strength from the big fella? Porter is used to having to power through contact.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
Second team foul. At the line for Denver, Michael Porter Jr. shooting 1.
Free throw good. Porter. Clippers trail by 17. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Attention fans, now on the court is
Leonard dishes to Jones. Powell with a screen on Gordon. Pass to Powell to end the run. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. On the wing, Porter, guarded by Harden. Jokic with his screen on Leonard. Wide open look here for Murray. Knocks down the 3-ball. Murray's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Nuggets. Harden the pass to Pop. Back to Harden. To the inside.
How about Zubac making great use of the up fake, get that defender off balance.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
It's been great watching Ivica Zubac's growth. This guy, his game has evolved and his role is increasing.
And both free throws good for Zubac. The Nuggets leading by 18. Outside Westbrook. Porter in the corner. Outside Gordon. Here's Jokic. And the rejection by Zubac. Puts it up from 12. It's hauled in by Gordon. Denver's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. He takes it in, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, this is all Aaron Gordon needs, right? Just a little space to run and forget about it.
Clippers trail by 20. Powell with it. He has 5. Down low. Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Murray outside. To the paint. Here's Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 8th assist in the game.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Pass to Powell. Back to Harden. Lays it up off the glass. Harden's got 21.
James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
Now, here's Jokic. 19 points in the game. Murray outside. Teardrop shot. That one misses. Harden with the defensive effort. Clippers trail by 18. Pass to Zubac. Here's Jones. Clippers moving the ball around. Zubac with the screen for Harden. A 3-ball. Connects from three-point range. Harden's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, this is the basis of James Harden's game, right? That three-point accuracy opens up every other aspect of the floor and his scoring ability.
Now here's Westbrook. 14 points for him. And that one is good. Westbrook's got 16.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
From deep, Harden. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Now here's Porter. 15 points in the game. Back to Murray. Over Harden. Murray, no good. And so Powell will bring it up for Los Angeles. Harden outside. Pass to Zubac. Now here's Powell. He's covered by Murray. 6 on the shot clock. From 13, again, the Clippers.
You've got to be able to manipulate pick and roll. Norman Powell taking what the defense gives him. That's really nice.
Outside Westbrook. In the corner, it's Gordon. Outside Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Powell. Rebound by the Nuggets. Gordon's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Westbrook. And Westbrook is right there. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Outside Leonard. Back to Harden. 20 seconds left to play here in the third. To the middle. Here's Zubac. Rebound by the Nuggets.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. A deep three from Leonard. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back to the action in just a minute. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Charge is out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Murray. And it's Brown in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
So it's the Clippers now. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Here's Bogdanovich. The layup off target. The Nuggets leading by 20. Westbrook with it. Jones covering. Westbrook, no good. And Los Angeles guys shooting 48% from the floor.
Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court he makes a lot of noise.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Here's Westbrook. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Westbrook's got 20.
Russell Westbrook having one of those nights. This is one of the most dynamic players in the NBA.
Now Leonard. An easy 2 points on the layup. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Bogdanovich against Westbrook. Good work defensively by Jones. Clippers trail by 18. Bogdanovich passes to Dunn. Pass to Coffey. Leonard, that's for 2. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Boy, laser focus from Kawhi Leonard. He no sooner touches it than that ball is off to the rim.
And here's Westbrook. Out to Sharge. Over Jones. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside Leonard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, man, is Kawhi Leonard a tough cover. Just so good at drawing contact.
Kawhi Leonard taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Leonard hits them both. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. And the dunk by Westbrook.
Well, that sends a clear message to the defense. Russell Westbrook up high in a strong finish.
Done against Murray. Now, here's Dunn. Tight defense on him. Here's Bogdanovich. To the right side. And Coffey gets it to go.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
The Nuggets leading by 13. Murray outside. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Can't hit from 12. The Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Leonard. Five to shoot. Leonard draws the double. Outside Bogdanovich. Lets it go with the three. Rebound by the Nuggets.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now done. Following Bogdanovich's three-point attempt. Bogdanovich against Westbrook. Stolen by Jones. Coffey passes to Bogdanovich. Nobody near Leonard. Knocks it loose.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Westbrook. Lays it up and banks it in. Westbrook's got 24.
Boy, it will take more than that kind of defense to stop this guy. Russell Westbrook so fierce on the interior.
Now here's Leonard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his fourth personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for LA. Kawhi Leonard. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that for the Nuggets. Jokic, he's checked in for Saric. Aaron Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. And it's Michael Porter in for Jamal Murray. And then for Los Angeles, Zubac is checked in for Derek Jones. Norman Powell comes in for Amir Coffey. And it's Harden in for Bogdanovich. Good on the second free throw. The Nuggets leading by 14. Westbrook with it. On the wing, Porter. Harden against Westbrook. Clock at 6. Jokic sets the screen for Westbrook. No good with the triple. Clippers trail by 14. Harden kicks to Zubac. Outside Leonard. Look at the focus from Leonard. Wow.
Starting to look like one of those nights for Kawhi Leonard when he's absolutely dominant on the offensive end.
Outside Gordon. Pass to Porter. Fires from 18. He gets it in there. Porter's got 19 points.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort. not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
And here's Harden for three. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. On the wing, Porter. Count that bucket. Porter's got 11 in the second half.
And we are seeing the makings of a masterpiece here, guys, from Porter. A threat to score from anywhere within the half court.
Pass to Powell. Here's Leonard. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Porter. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got his 6th rebound on the night. Harden the pass to Leonard. Fader on the way. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Brown. Now here's Gordon. Inside. Here's Porter. And he banks in the layup. He's got 23.
And the size Porter Jr. has helps him on those physical takes. Great work inside there.
Zubac, a screen on Porter. Takes it out to Leonard. The trade. The three goes down the hatch from Kawhi.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Jokic a screen. Brown the pass to Jokic. The shot's good. Jokic has got 21.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Zubac following the basket by Jokic. Leonard, no luck.
When you're not in rhythm with the free ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Porter inside. Foul on him. And that one's good by Porter.
A pure shooter who's also efficient. Porter nearly automatic from mid-range.
Now Harden. Pass to Leonard. Powell against Porter. And here is Powell. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Put it on the deck, get by the defender. Norman Powell on the dribble drive. Okay, I see it.
Timeout called. Nuggets.
What time is it? It's time for...
Maurice checked in for Russell Westbrook. Jones checked in for the Clippers. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Brown. Powell on the double team. And here's Jokic. Zubac defending. 6 to shoot. And there is a whistle. That'll go on Derek Jones. That'll be his second foul of the game. Chris Dunn's checked in for Derek Jones.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers, number 8, Chris Dunn.
Porter finds Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Shot clock at 6. Jokic against Zubac. And again, Denver no good. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
We are talking about a solid 230 pounds. Kawhi Leonard's strength and his frame allows him to get shots off under duress.
Kawhi Leonard at the line for one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Leonard. Here's Brown. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea to just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Outside Porter. Back to Murray. And the rejection by Zubac. Pass to Powell. Over Porter. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Powell.
Okay, we see the mid-range game of Norman Powell starting to take shape, doing work.
Nuggets shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Outside Gordon. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Murray. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Nuggets lead by 14.
Well, this is the developing part of Aaron Gordon's game. Real improvement as a passer. Look out if he adds that consistently.
Now here's Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another. And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Nuggets.
They simply ran them off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance. But, in particular, a real good game it was for Michael Porter.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the court, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
And the basket by Harden. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Gordon, the pass to Brown. Outside Porter, beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And stolen by Leonard. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Nikola, coach has talked about the growth of your leadership. What's gotten you to be more vocal?
I just want to help my teammates. I think if I say something, they're going to listen to me. I just want to make them better, so I'm just going to do that.
Well, it sounds like they're listening, man. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Much appreciated, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. But as we go,